I'm going to cover my first experience with a Gorilla Tag ghost. I'm not sure if you guys would consider it a ghost, but it was a bot, so I'm going to consider it a ghost. Before we begin, I just want to say, please leave a like and subscribe, because it helps out a ton, and I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, this video will have 3 parts. The backstory, the main story, and then what happened after. So there will be timestamps in the bottom if you want to skip to a certain part. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the backstory. So basically, my friend called. I was just playing Gorilla Tag, and my friend called, and he asked me if I wanted to join a code. So obviously I said yes, and we joined a code that we've joined before, and like that was pretty much just our main me and him code. But for some reason there were 2 other kids in there, and they said like that they made this code even though me and my friend had used it I'm pretty sure first. And sorry about the voices in the background. But anyways, yeah, so basically there were these kids who were in the code, and they told us to leave even though we weren't doing anything wrong. But eventually we got them to leave, and me and my friend started playing basically. And my friend's just like, hey, do you want to join code? PPPV is here. And at first I'm just like, no, that's a ghost hunting code, and I don't really do well with things like ghosts or whatever. But eventually I join it, and there's another person in the code, so I freak out because like I don't want to be alone there. And my first thought is, oh my gosh, it's PPPV. So I don't want to be in the code alone with PPPV. So I leave the code, and I say to my friend, like, yo, there was another person in the code. And so he's just like, what was their name? And I say, like, I'm not sure, I left early without looking at them. And he's just like, oh, why'd you do that? And so he joins back. He joins PPPV is here, and he like finds a bunch of people in there, and since he's joining, I join, and there's like 6 or 7 people in there now. So basically I join, and I see this white monkey in the corner with the name Kickbot, and so I'm just like, oh no. And then the next second I stay in the code, but I get kicked, and like everyone disappears, and I get put into a random code. And so I'm just saying to my friend, like, oh nah, like, and I just got kicked. So I just say like, oh yeah, I just got kicked by a bot. So then I rejoin the code, and the bot is still there for a few seconds before he leaves. The Kickbot leaves. So this kind of freaked me out, and now this part is just all after story and like what happened after. So I stay in the code, PPPV is here, and
I haven't heard that music in
basically yeah, so I stay in the code, and there's these other guys, one of which said he got kicked twice. And then we went ghost hunting a little bit more into different codes. Spoiler alert, we didn't find anything. But anyways, that's all for this video, and that's the story of how I encountered my first Gorilla Tag ghost. This is also my first long form video, so if you enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe. And if this video gets 5 likes, I will go back into the code and try to find PPPV or just kick bot again. Anyways, hope you enjoy. That's all for this video, and I'll see you later.